Cyberattacks are no longer just isolated incidents. They are global challenges that threaten governments, industries, and individuals. In a significant move, the U.S. Treasury has imposed sanctions on a major Chinese cybersecurity company for its involvement in a massive cyber attack. Let's dive into what happened and why it matters. The U.S. Treasury recently announced sanctions against Beijing Integrity Technology Group, a Shanghai-listed Chinese firm, for its alleged role in a global cyber attack that compromised around 260,000 devices, including routers and internet-enabled cameras. Roughly half of the affected devices were located in the United States. The attack, known as Flak Typhoon, targeted government institutions, industrial facilities, universities, and even media organizations in countries like the US, Taiwan, and Europe. According to US authorities, the group responsible for the attacks has been active since at least 2021. However, the FBI only managed to wrest control of these infected devices in September 2023 after securing a court order. Flak Typhoon is one of many state-sponsored cyber campaigns linked to China. These attacks are part of a larger concern over the vulnerability of U.S. critical infrastructure to foreign interference. Recent breaches have highlighted how hackers infiltrate essential systems, such as the covert access to infrastructure in Guam and the collection of sensitive call data from political figures during the U.S. presidential campaign. Such activities aren't random. They are calculated moves that could have serious implications for national security, especially during times of conflict. The sanctions on Beijing Integrity Technology Group are particularly notable due to the company's high-profile role in China's cybersecurity landscape. The firm, which has a market capitalization of over $327 million, provides advanced cyber tools, including cyber ranges, that simulate cyber attacks for Chinese intelligence and law enforcement agencies. Analysts have pointed out that the company's activities obscured the identity of the original hackers by using a network of compromised devices, effectively making attacks appear as though they originated from personal devices like home routers rather than China. While these sanctions aim to disrupt Beijing Integrity Technology's operations by cutting the company off from U.S. financial systems and freezing any assets it holds in the United States, experts believe the immediate impact may be limited. The firm's primary market and operations are in China, with minimal exposure to international financial systems. However, the symbolic value of these sanctions cannot be understated. They send a clear message that the U.S. will not tolerate state-sponsored hacking campaigns. The timing of these sanctions is also significant. Just days before, the Treasury Department revealed that Chinese state-backed hackers had managed to breach one of its most sensitive offices, which oversees sanctions against foreign governments and individuals. This highlights the escalating nature of cyber threats and the urgent need for stronger defenses. Treasury Acting Undersecretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence, Bradley T. Smith, emphasized that the U.S. will use every available tool to combat these threats while strengthening public and private sector cybersecurity defenses. The broader context of U.S.-China relations cannot be ignored. Cybersecurity has become a contentious issue between the two nations, with both sides accusing each other of state-sponsored hacking. While Beijing has denied these allegations, calling them baseless, the evidence presented by U.S. authorities paints a different picture. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence identified China as the most active and persistent cyber threat, with efforts to breach critical infrastructure designed to lie in wait for potential future conflicts. This isn't just a U.S.-China issue. Globally, the increasing sophistication of state-sponsored cyber attacks poses challenges for countries worldwide. Nations like Russia, known for their own cyber capabilities, may closely watch these developments, possibly seeing opportunities or risks in the evolving cybersecurity landscape. The Flax Typhoon incident, along with other large-scale attacks such as Salt Typhoon, underscores the need for international cooperation to address these challenges. As the US continues its efforts to expel Chinese hackers from telecommunications companies and internet service providers, the fight against cyber threats is far from over. FBI Director Christopher A. Wray described the operation to shut down the Flax Typhoon network as just one round in a much longer battle. The stakes are high, with potential financial losses, compromised data, and national security risks hanging in the balance. So, what does this all mean for the future? Sanctions like these may disrupt operations and send a politic